The Osun State chapter of the Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria has said the state is almost at the implementation level of financial autonomy for state legislatures. Osun State Chairman of PASN, Adesina Adekunle, revealed this in an interview with Western Spring Television News while reacting to the industrial action proposed by PASN, demanding implementation of financial autonomy for state legislatures. However, Adekunle says Osun State Assembly will only join the proposed strike on Monday in solidarity with the national body. Toby Sanusi completes the rest of the story.
Assuring you that by God's grace, come Monday, let us see what happens at the National Assembly. We know when and how.
After the expiration of its 21 days ultimatum issued to state governors, Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria, PASN, says it is set to down tools from Monday, 30th of October, 2023. Barring any last-minute change, this means the state houses of assembly will be under lock and key. The main agitation of the parliamentary workers is the full implementation of the financial autonomy for state legislatures, which has been signed in an executive order by former President Muhammadu Buhari in May 2020, but was outrightly turned down after the then state governors doubted its constitutionality. But parliamentary workers are insisting on the full compliance by state governors, as their Osun State Chairman, Adekunle Adesina, maintained it is necessary for unrestrained operations for legislature.
If all the templates is in the constitution, for any governor, no governor will refuse ever wanting to say, no, I don't want to implement this. It has become a constitutional matter and can be challenged. And they know wherever they take it to, they cannot win. But as of today, no copy of the new constitution has been found in the town. So we are expecting that constitution, so that when it becomes a constitutional matter, it becomes difficult for any governor in the federation to say, no, I'm not going to implement the financial autonomy for any assembly.
The absence of this financial autonomy also means the legislature totally depends on state governors for funds, a situation that the majority leader of the Osun State House of Assembly, Kofoworola Adewumi, says can slow down its operations. But the Assembly is hopeful that the concerned bodies will reach a compromise.
But it will help us to perform our duty. By having financial autonomy, we have this kind of free way of performing our duty. It's not a thing that we'll be now looking towards the executive before we could do one thing or the other. So this is in the House of Assembly of perform, because the executive legislature, they will have different roles to play. But by the time the one arms of government is looking towards the other arms of government before they perform their duty, this alone will not give an efficient work or even oversight function we're supposed to be doing. Sometimes you have to wait for the executive before you can perform that. This is not good for our government.
The struggle for the financial autonomy in Osun State had grounded legislative activities in 2021 after PASN members embarked on strike action for about 3 months. But Mr. Adesina and Honorable Adewumi say they expect Governor Ademola Adeleke to give assent to their demand.
I will appeal to them as well that we should try and come to round table and dialogue concerning this. And then this is a duty of our president also, to call on the governors that they should try and implement it in their various states so that the House will have their autonomy. So the strike is, as I earlier said, there's nothing bad about that. But if there is a way we can resolve on a round table so that we go away from the strike, so that we will not be entering some activities that we're supposed to do in the House of Assembly. We are getting to the ending of the year, which various assembly were planning to. Some have presented their budgets, some governors presented their budgets, while some are expecting their own. So we have just few weeks to do all this for the end of this year. So it's not preferable we can dialogue concerning this issue, resolve it amicably so that the exercise at hand will be able to. But the government have made promise that we were going to have financial autonomy. Hopefully it's possible by January.
This is nearing completion. As I'm talking to you now, it's rightly placed in front of Mr. Governor for accent for his endorsement. We are ready for full implementation in Osun State for financial autonomy. Because the stage is just for the governor to append. Maybe he's waiting for that constitution to come.
The last time the complex of the Osun State House of Assembly was under lock and key was in 2021, when the Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria embarked on industrial action demanding financial autonomy. As at that time, this put every legislative business on hold. Now, if this happens this time around, it means every legislative agenda, including the 2024 proposed budget of the state, will be put on hold. It remains to be seen whether the Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria here in this complex will down tools on Monday or not. Toby Sanusi, Western Spring Television News.